Today's topic is gratitude, something positive. All right, so I have some questions for you guys. All right, are you happy generally? Just in general. Do you feel fulfilled? If the answer is no, not most of the time, not sure, could be better. Here's another question. How much gratitude do you express? And gratitude is feeling grateful or expressing being grateful, right? So how often do you do that? Okay, so this is what I'm gonna get into. So an Indiana University study showed that expressing gratitude, not just thinking it, but actually expressing gratitude can change your brain function or change the pathology of your brain, the way your brain functions. Okay, it can help relieve stress. It can help relieve depression. Okay, just having gratitude, that one little thing, does a lot. Okay, so I have some research here I'm going to tell you guys about. So gratitude, the part of the brain where gratitude is found, gratitude activates the medial prefrontal cortex in your brain. Okay, that's the part of your brain that releases dopamine, which is the feel-good chemical. Okay, so gratitude can actually activate that part of your brain. Okay, that part of your brain activates feelings of understanding of other people's perspectives, which is good. Empathy, feelings of relief. Okay, that part of your brain regulates emotion. It regulates your heart rate. Stress relief and pain relief and pain reduction. So that part of the brain does a lot for how you're feeling. And when you express gratitude, you affect that part of the brain. Okay? This part of the brain is also the part of the brain that is associated with social bonding. So if you're having trouble making friends or in relationships, maybe start expressing some gratitude, and maybe people will want to hang out with you, or you can bond with people just by expressing gratitude. You have to practice gratitude, and I stress the word practice, like it's a skill that you can cultivate, okay? Because for some people, it's something that doesn't come naturally to you, so you can practice this, like me. This doesn't really come naturally for me. I tend to be kind of more of a serious person, but I've learned how to practice this, all right? And when you do, your self-worth will increase. That's what they found in studies. And your stress resilience, your ability to handle stress, will increase. Okay, so it's such a small thing for such great benefit. Here's something that you can do. You can get up in the morning and tell yourself a couple things that you're grateful for. Or you might decide that you're going to express your gratefulness for somebody. Here's some traits that can crush gratitude, okay? So if you express these traits a lot, you may need to check these. Okay, arrogance, vanity, the constant need for attention, for positive attention. Sense of entitlement, like things are owed to you or you deserve certain things. If those words, owed and deserve, are in your repertoire a lot, okay, you need to check that. Okay, contempt, or looking down on people, or having hate, okay, for other people. Okay, those are some things that can crush gratitude. So if you're trying to practice gratitude, but you experience these things a lot, you need to keep these things in check. These are negative emotions, and the reason that they're negative emotions is because they lead to negativity by those emotions never being enough. Okay, so if you suffer from vanity or arrogance, that cup will never be full. Like, no person who's really arrogant ever looks in the mirror and is like, yep, I look good enough. Okay, or the person who needs positive attention, when they get positive attention, they just want more of it because it felt good to have it. So they just need more and more and more of it. So it's never full. Okay, and if it's never full, you get angry or irritated or anxious because you need that again. And that can lead to you feeling like you're not fulfilled, right? Also, people don't want to be around you, okay? Because it's like dealing with a child. You need attention all the time, okay? You just can't sit there and listen, okay? So you got to check those things. When you feel the arrogance coming, you got to keep it in check. You got to say, hey, like if you've been to the mirror 14th time before you go out, you got to tell yourself, like, all right, I look good enough, okay? I'm fine. Okay, or if you feel the need to be doing something to get more attention, you got to tell yourself, right, let the teacher talk, or let that person have the mic, or we're in a group, let these other people speak for a little bit. I just got to listen. Just need to shut up for a while, okay? You got to keep those things in check. If you don't, you will come across negative. People don't want to be around negative people because you'll be complaining about them probably a lot. And people don't like to be around people that complain. All right, so if you're not good at gratitude, okay, I have some stats for you. Okay, so here's some things that you can be grateful for, that everybody can be grateful for. All right. So here's the first one. The poorest Americans are in the top 60%, or this top 60 percentile for the standard of living in the world. So the poorest people in America, their standard of living is better than the bottom 60% of the people in the rest of the world. That's pretty incredible. Here's another one. If your family makes $30,000 a year or more, you are in the top 1% of income earners in the world. You're a 1%er. But hey, if you make $30,000 or more a year, which is most people, probably most of you guys listening, you're a 1%er. Okay, that's crazy. Like, have some gratitude for that. Here's another one. If you're a middle-class person, your life is better than Rockefeller's was in the early 1900s. Okay, Rockefeller was one of the richest people in the world, and your life as a middle-class person is better than his was, because you have access to AC, central heating, microwaves, cars, TVs, better medical care. Your life's better than his. And he was one of the richest people in the world, and it wasn't that long ago. Here's another one, last one. If you had a time machine and you could go anywhere in the world at any time in the world, and you wanted to be well off, where would you want to be? The answer to that, every economist says, is right now in the United States of America. Right now in the United States of America, for most people in this country, the lives that you lead are better than anybody in the history of the world. Literally, anywhere in the world. And it's one of the more tolerant places in the history of the world at any time, in any place. That's pretty incredible. So if you don't have anything or can't think of anything to be grateful for, think of some of those things. You have it pretty good. Okay, instead of thinking of all the things that you don't have and getting mad or angry about what you don't have, look at how much better you have it than all the other people in the rest of the world, because you got it pretty good. Here's some things that you can do to practice gratitude. You can write letters of gratitude to people, and maybe you don't give it to them. You just write it out, and then maybe you feel comfortable enough to give it to them. Okay, but maybe it makes you feel cheesy, but that's okay. Maybe you're scared that they're not going to react to it the way you wanted them to react to it. And even if they don't and you do give it to them, it's okay, because it's going to make you feel better. Just the act of doing that will make you feel better. You can journal. Journal about the things that you're grateful for. Here's some other really simple things. Say thank you and mean it. You'd be shocked at how many kids I see walking down the hall that I say hi to and just look down and pretend that I didn't say it, or just grunt something at me, okay, with no smile or anything. Like, a person just went out of their way to say hi to you, and you don't even acknowledge their existence? Like, smile at someone and mean it. Say thank you and mean it. Okay, those two things. Just smile at someone and mean it. Be grateful for the fact that they're around and you like them. Okay? So your life can always be better, but be thankful for the ways that it is good. Okay? And try to identify some of those things. The only person that can really make your life better is you. So, that's all I have to say. Thank you for watching.